Honestly, as middle of the road as you can come, right? When it comes to taxpayers' dollars, right? First, we're spending other people's money, and we have to be extremely frugal and conservative with that. But at the same time, I'm very, very liberty focused and freedom focused. So, I believe that the government shouldn't be telling me to do a lot of things, and that it's up to us as individuals to make mistakes. We learn from those mistakes, right? We take risks, we benefit from them. And when the government gets involved at that level, that's where I start to disagree. So to me, it's take government out as much as possible. Where we have to have government, let's have it, but don't get government mixed up in our daily lives. There are certain things we have to have, police, fire, safety, right, that we have to fund. Some, large infrastructure levies. There's a lot of things in government that, we could figure out a way of doing, but today, right, we've got to make sure that the city of Indianapolis isn't flooding, right? That's important. But that's the thing, I grew up, from a single mother household, right? I am a 21st century scholar. So the only way I was able to go to college was to actually have it funded by taxpayers. And I think that there are room for these programs to a certain extent, right? Should we be cutting out a debt that somebody took because they took that risk? No. But if you qualified for an assistance program, then it should be there, because I'm living proof that I now have a college degree because the people around me supported me, right? And I know that there's other people that will be just like me that can do the same thing, that can go from living on food stamps and Medicaid and having every government program to now I don't have any of them, right? And it's that hand up versus hand out mentality that I believe a lot of people believe in, and so do I. And so that's, I think, how I'm very relatable to the folks in the district, and why I want to be the representative. As relatable as they come, right? I've probably had very similar experiences to what you've had. I've lived on banquet meals. I've worked 80 plus hours a week. I'm raising children, driving them around to sports events and to school. I'm, going to community meetings, trying to make Indianapolis and my district and the state of Indiana better. So if you want somebody who's had a very probably similar experience of life as what you've had, then I'm your guy.